I've heard from some of your fellow season 4 sisters that it was a Pangina Heals moment.
Yeah.
That they could sort of hear you crying off stage.
Wailing.
Hi babes, it's me, Tia Kofi, and welcome to Attitude Tea Time, where each week I'll be bringing you the freshly brewed tea from the latest eliminee from season 4 of Drag Race UK. And this week, I'm joined by the little bitch troll from hell herself. It's Starlet. Hi.
Darling.
Are you okay?
I'm a lot better than I thought I would be. It was a lot better than I thought it would be. I was like expecting the worst. But yeah, I'm good.
I mean, we have to talk about your exit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that out of the way. Because there was a lot of emotion there.
Thank you for making my dream come true. And now I get to go find a new one.
You're amazing. I love you so much. You're amazing.
I said my exit line at the front of the stage instead of at the back. And I just needed to get off camera immediately because I was about to completely break down. And there's a moment, because like, you know the stairs as you walk off.
Mm-hmm.
I like just went down on the stairs and I like just sat there and sobbed, and you can still see my tail just sitting on the runway because I forgot to pull it back in behind me. And yeah, then Emma and everybody were like, had tissues and clearing. I was a mess.
I've heard from some of your fellow season 4 sisters that it was a Pangina Heals moment.
Yeah.
That they could sort of hear you crying off stage.
Wailing.
Wailing. I mean, what brought on that level of emotion?
Well, just it's a lot there's a lot on the line going there. I've waited so long for it to happen. This is my passion. It means so much to me, and I didn't want to go. I had a lot left to show.
It was, but on the plus side, you've got the world to show everything to now, and also all of your season 4 sisters are sort of still there for you.
Yeah.
Out. So that challenge was your first ever performance?
Second.
Sorry, I don't want to take away the CV. I'm not taking away your credentials as a performer. Have we achieved our third performance in real life?
Yes, I've done, since filming, I think I've done 5 or 6 more.
And are any of them Kylie Minogue songs?
Oh yeah, let's get out of my way.
Of course it is.
That's the number.
Like, what an iconic entrance line.
Drag Alexa, play Get Out of My Way by Kylie Minogue.
I can't lie, it didn't make any sense because you had not established that you liked Kylie Minogue.
I know. Everybody who knows me thought it was great. But anybody who doesn't know me don't know that that's like my favorite song, which is like, what?
I mean, literally the whole audience, but I remembered it. Like everyone else's entrance lines, I was like, something about mint, something about daddy. I remembered your entrance line. So it was kind of iconic for that reason. And what was more iconic was the fact that RuPaul Charles, television's RuPaul Charles, described your entrance look as their favorite entrance look to walk into the workroom.
Wait till you see the outfit she walks into the workroom in. Probably my favorite outfit ever to walk into that workroom.
Really?
It was breathtaking.
A good few happy tears were shed. I didn't get a badge, but I'll be taking that to the grave and the bank.
I mean, literally that. I also didn't get a badge, so don't worry about it. I mean, half the rest of your cast got a badge in that episode.
Well, do you know what? At the end of the day, they were in that group. They won. That's how the competition works. So yeah.
Okay, I didn't come here looking for diplomacy, Starlet. For drama, for gossip. I mean, I know how that feels because obviously I also had to lip sync in the girl group challenge. So relatable content. But it is difficult because I still to this day feel like my verse of UK Hun was excellent and I shouldn't have been in the bottom just for my outfit. Because I agree with your statement. the runway's 50%, but the challenge is also 50%.
It's like 50% of the mark. Yes.
What's shown about 50% of the mark? None of them even said that.
So we're coming at it from different sides.
Yeah, well, there's been debate about who should have been the bottom. Obviously, I would have preferred it not to have been me. Sminty's a fashion, predominantly a fashion queen as well. I don't know the extent of her performance experience, but I think it's more than mine, but I don't think it's huge. So maybe I would have had a better chance with Sminty, I don't know, but I had Dombra's and she sent me home, and that's just what happened.
That is exactly what happened. Watching it back, you said in the moment you were very happy with your performance and you felt like you really gave it. Watching it back, do you still feel that?
I can see what the judges were saying, that I forgot the one bit of choreo, and Michelle said something about I'm not giving face. Watching, I can see that. But in the short amount of time that I have been performing, I've learned that it is all about just enjoying yourself, and that is what matters most. If you're proud of what you've done and if you've had fun, and regardless of what was shown on TV, what the judges said, if anybody believes me or not, I genuinely had the best time ever with everybody. And I came skipping back into that workroom, and I'm getting the delusional edit, being like, oh my gosh, I thought I did so great, should have been the bottom.
I mean, I don't think it was entirely delusional. I think the situation was you have people like Danny, Pixie, Cheddar, who are sort of performing for decades because they're all 105 years old. So like, it's a difficult situation to be in. I say that also being 105 years old. So I've got to ask the classic question, who would you have done for Snatch Game?
I was going to do either Rowan Atkinson as Mr. Bean.
Strong, very strong.
Or Jim Carrey.
Interesting. Can we get a little snippet of your Mr. Bean right now? It's not a euphemism, dear.
I've had another interview this morning and somebody asked me, it's so doesn't work with makeup on. But he does this, he's always got like, his bottom lip is always like protruding, and he's always got like a truly lip. So like I put like, when I did my audition tape, I put like clear gloss on. And it's just with that, but it so doesn't work with the drag makeup.
No, but that's camp, and maybe that's the side of you that people possibly didn't get to see on the show. Is that, like you said, like you're quite goofy, but then obviously what we got to see was like poised elegance.
In drag in general, I am more poised and put together, just because like I've got all the makeup on, I've got face tapes, I'm in a corset and heels, touched everything, blah, blah, blah. But like out of drag, like I'm insane. And I've been told my whole life that I'm loud and annoying, which is almost unbelievable based on what was shown on the show. But yeah, I really wanted like an acting challenge, because I thought that would be a great opportunity to just let loose and just be stupid with everybody.
So who tells you that you're loud and annoying?
My sister, Mocha, all of my friends, my parents. My dad always says, you're gonna make, when you find a partner one day, they're gonna be really miserable. Because I'll be so annoying.
Do you think like maybe growing up with that kind of like being told that you're being too much or you're too loud?
I suppose.
It's made you rein it in.
A bit of baggage.
But do you think being told that has made you like rein it in more?
Yeah, and that definitely does add to it. Something that I'm quite self-conscious about is my voice and my accent, being an immigrant in the UK. Some people love it, some people don't, and make fun of it. It's just, it can be a very othering feeling. Just being the only one talking like this, and words sound different, and sometimes they sound funny or strange when I say them, but then everybody else sounds normal with a British accent.
So like feeling that point of difference has maybe made you like dull your light a little bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like the defining thing, but it definitely adds to it.
Like bolder personalities like Danny were taking over the room.
Yeah, well, so I'm the type of person, I hate interrupting people, and I always try to be as polite as I can, and putting 12 drag queens in a room on camera, everybody's fighting to get the next word in, and one, I'm not a shouter when it comes to like that kind of a situation, because I am shy meeting people at first. And so there would be lots of moments where I'd be like, and then someone would start talking. I would just be like, nope, I'm not going with that. I'll just fade into the background. So yeah, I struggled with that a lot. And like Dakota kept having to go like, guys, keep quiet, Starlet's talking. So.
I mean, that's very sweet of Dakota. Would you say, is Dakota the person you're closest with from the season?
Yes, we've definitely become besties since the show. We've confided a lot in each other.
Obviously, one of your more iconic runways was your Joanna Lumley look in front of Joanna Lumley. How did it feel to do that?
I was so excited. Like when we came back from being rained on and we were lined up and Rue told us that she was the guest judge, it was so hard not to just scream out immediately that I'm doing Joanna for my runway. And like a few of the queens were like, oh my gosh, are you nervous? Are you scared? Who gets to say like you were dressed as Joanna and presented your art as Joanna in front of Joanna? Like, what an amazing opportunity.
Exactly. And you had bitch troll from hell on the back of your jacket. If you had to label one of your season 4 castmates as a bitch troll from hell, who would it be?
Michelle Visage.
Final answer. I'd maybe say the same. Any parting words, since you didn't get to do an exit line at the back of the stage because you were overwhelmed with emotion? Let's have an exit line now.
Glamour to the end.
Thank you for watching Attitude Tea Time. Make sure you join us again next week for more scalding hot tea from Drag Race UK Series 4. Bye, babes.